We are at Summer Oaks Boat Ramp. I've caught big channels here. Haven't caught a flathead here yet, but there might be some flatheaded stuff here. It is the Wisconsin River. There's usually some bait fish in this area. It drops off about 7 foot right here. And we're gonna use these as pole holders. So let's get our baits in the water and see what dangerous fish we can catch today. All right, we're gonna start off with worm under a bobber because we do need bait. I don't think we really need to toss it very far here. We probably shouldn't have to wait for that long until we get a bite. It didn't take too long. Bobber went under. That's definitely a fish. I think it's a bluegill. Might be a drum, actually. It isn't as small as I want. The bigger fish are actually hard to use as bait. That's a healthy gill. That's a very healthy gill. Breeding one. I actually wanted one that's a little smaller. It's a little too big for me to use as a live bait. I mean, I guess a super giant flathead could take it, but that is like an 8.5 inch gill. So I'm gonna let this guy go, and we're gonna go for more smaller bait, hopefully. This dude's not what I'm after. Definitely after more of the 4-inch gill type. I don't know if there's any here. You can see this one's slightly bigger than my hand, so it's about 8.5 inches. See you, gill. Well, at least I know the panfish are still here. And probably in numbers too, so just gonna do this again. Hopefully something smaller bites. I wouldn't mind like a small perch or something like that, but that took like 3 minutes. So hopefully we can get more fish this way. I see a lot of tiny minnows in the water. So I'm gonna throw this tiny piece of thing over here by the trees and see if I can get a decent fish bite. I took the bobber, but I don't think it's quite as big as the last one. Let's check it out. Oh, no, maybe it is. It's another bluegill? Yeah, it's another bluegill, but it's slightly smaller than the last one. It swallowed the crap out of it though. So I guess I can use this as bait. I'd rather have something just a little bit bigger, smaller than this, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers, and I will use this thing as bait. All right, that guy basically got deep hooked and bleeding to death, so I decided just to cut it up for bait. So yeah, sacrifice to the elder catfish lords. All right, hopefully they like gill heads. There's a near inexhaustible amount of bluegills right here by the dock, I think on either side. And that's good when you want bait for catfish, either cut or live. Thing is, I think I should use a bigger hook because this one keeps on coming out of the bluegill's mouth. There we go. A lot of them are a little too big though. Oh, that's a yellow perch. Oh no, that's actually a smallmouth. I can't really use a smallmouth bass for bait, obviously, but there's a lot of fish right under the dock. Smallmouth bass. A little smallie here. See you, smallie. Absolute gold mine of like small panfish and maybe some smallies here by the dock. Just like so many little shiners here that come. So, you know, there's gonna be a huge amount of small predators, which means there could, oh, I got one. Which could mean a large amount of bigger predators. This one seems more powerful. Nope, this is just a bluegill. It's a good size for, well, it's a little big, but I'll use it for bait. Beggars cannot be choosers. This will do with my 9/0 hook. Definitely caught flatheads with this size bluegill before, but my main worry is not that this bluegill is too big for flatheads. My main worry is that, that's a good one. My primary concern is that, yeah, there's not big enough of a hook. I'm definitely gonna buy some of the 12/0s instead of just going with these 9s and 10s. Well, looks like I got another one, but just want a really small one. These are pretty big. So, but this one's okay. It's like 5-6 inches. We'll use them for bait on the other one. Should be fine. Should be fine. Into the sunset, and yeah, outside of the panfish, not really all that much, but we're using the panfish to fish for much more glorious fish. So hopefully we get one. I'm also going to toss this out a little bit further. I think the bluegills have pretty much stopped biting, but I got plenty of bait. So remember, if you come here during the day, lots of bluegills, lots of them like in the 7-8 inch area or like in the 8-inch area around the dock. And you'll get a couple of smallies too. Maybe there's some big ones around here as well, but generally, yeah, pretty small smallies, but a lot of big gills. So hopefully we can get something at night with those gills. I think I finally got a fish over here. Yes, that is un fish. I think the fish is actually pretty big too. So perseverance, my friends, has paid off. Yep, that's a fish. You know, surprisingly, it does not. Okay, it's busting out a lot of drag, but that's really because my drag is so loose right now. Oh, it actually feels decently heavy. Okay, I best like do this, yeah, so it can actually do some drags. But yeah, I got a fish finally on the cut bait. So it's probably one of the channels. I want a mighty flathead cuttlefish, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to settle for a little bit of a channel. Might be a little disappointing, but not really. It's testing out my, essentially testing out the I want it to come over here because my other pole's over there, and no, I do not want it to get mixed up. I like this. I mean, oh man, after not catching a fish for such a long time, I can finally get a fish. This is about the time of the night they always bite though, around this area. I think I'm gonna keep tossing cut bait over here because the live baits really aren't getting anything. Oh, it came up, I think. Doesn't feel super heavy. It's not like a, doesn't feel like a gigante or anything. But it, oh, is that it? I think it is. It's a channel. It's probably like 6-7 pounds. Channel catfish. Channel catfish indeed. And let's hope, oh, is that a flat? Oh, it's actually a flathead. Nice. Flathead guttlefish on the cut bait. On the cut bait too. It's not a big one though. It's actually pretty small. And it's actually a little bit further out there, so I might need a better strategy for my other poles than just like tossing to the side. Flathead guttlefish. All right, guys, pull them in. It's a very nice fish. And yeah, very, very nice. Nice flathead. You know, channel and flathead eyes actually look very different. There we go. Flathead guttlefish on cut bait. Water is getting cooler, so maybe the flatheads even prefer cut. Who knows? Keep fishing, folks, keep fishing. There we go, we have it. Flathead guttlefish. Probably close to 6 pounds, 5-6 pounds. Very, very nice, very flatheady. First flathead I've caught at this area. They do exist here. Hopefully we can get a bigger one. All right, we got our lovely little flathead here. Probably not that small, probably like a good 6-7 pounds. Definitely by no means a giant. And yeah, I'll let him go here at the boat ramp so he can gato on off and become a giant. All right, there you go, flathead. Been through a lot, see ya, he's just fine. So my strategy of getting like a flathead very close to shore near the trees might be just a little bit off. In fact, probably a lot off. So I'm gonna actually toss this like further out into the center of the pond there, like a little bit further out, a little bit deeper, because I got that other flathead a little bit deeper, and we're gonna just leave it out there and see if we can get a fish. I think I got something heavy on here. That ain't the bluegill. Whatever it is, that ain't no bluegill. I don't know. I just got the flathead, so this might be another bigger one. But whatever it is, it's definitely bigger than that last one. It's pulling harder. It's not going berserk yet, so I don't know if it's a channel or a flathead, but whatever it is, we're gonna land it over here because this way it's just more fun and it's easier too. I don't think it's giant, but it is bigger than whatever I got last time, so I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, let's see what we got here. It's the same as we got last time, then. It's fighting more like a flathead, but nope, now it's fighting more like a channel. Now it's just, oh, it's pulling. It's pulling, man. Get that straight up, it's pulling. Flathead or a channel? I think, it's a channel, I think. I saw the, you know, I suck at telling fish apart. So, it took the live bluegill, so my, oh, is that a flat or a channel? I think it's a big channel. Yeah, it is a big channel. Channel guttlefish. Not a bad one. Probably 10 plus. Oh yeah, with that big head, definitely 10 plus. But not a bad one. Channel guttlefish. All right, let's reel this big bull in. Let's reel this big bowl in. Channel cuttlefish. Gonna go get the net as usual. I'm gonna have to learn how to basically just grab the net next time, but yeah, channel. All right, making use of those bluegills. The channel ate the live bait, the flathead took the cut bait. Strange, huh? You think it would be the other way around, but nope. That's how the gato fish gato. This one's not quite done fighting. Probably waited a little too long, but I am still waiting for the enormous flathead. It doesn't fit in the net, but this one definitely fits in the net. All right, there we go. Channel guttle fish. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Probably like a 12, 13 pounder, maybe slightly more. Probably, maybe even 14, 15, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Channel guttle fish. That's probably like a 15. We'll weigh it. Why not? There you go. Knew it was a bigger fish than last time. Not the same species, but we'll take it. We will take it. Well, much bigger fish. 15-pound channel guttlefish. Yes, they do exist here, and the channels are very, very big here. 15 pounds. That was fun at Summer Oaks Boat Ramp. Got one channel, one flathead. I think there are bigger flatheads there, but you'd probably have to stay later at night. Pretty much all the catfish only hit after like 10 o'clock, regardless of like what a season is. I tried like midsummer. After 10 o'clock, they start hitting. I tried right now. After 10 o'clock, those two actually hit. The channel was pretty big at 15. The flathead was only like 5 or 6 pounds. I will try again next year. There's an inexhaustible amount of panfish there you can actually use as bait right by the dock. And if you want some bluegills, big bluegills, there are plenty of 8-9 inch gills around that dock area as well. So that's very good. Summer Oaks Boat Ramp, right upstream from Prairie du Sac Dam. Only that boat ramp is public land. The land surrounding it's actually private, and you will have to watch for people that are coming in on boats. But there are smallies there. I've caught a carp there before. There's a lot of bluegills. I've caught a perch there before, and there's plenty of catfish at night. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys on the next adventure.